Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last video we made it to Puddle Hylia and we were in search of the Light Spirit. And Midna says this is our last Light Spirit to find, and dear God I hope so because I'm sick of these wolf parts. What do you have to say, Afro lady? I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? The rivers run totally dry, right? I can't work like this. Ugh. Cold. Ah, I miss my fur coat. So she'll give it away that it's getting colder in this area. Oh, then again, look at what she's wearing. Although I gotta say, that is one awesome fro, not gonna lie. So we can't really do much in this area right now. So what you're gonna want to do is actually go to the ground. You'll see, of course, the lake bed is completely dried up. And if you keep going, we'll be able to go on to the next area. And hopefully we can find out a little bit more about what's going on here. And you can tell we're kind of walking on what appears to be ice. Which is probably why it is very, very cold. You can see all the stalactites. And that waterfall is completely frozen. Which looks awesome, by the way. Oh, hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would be all frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? Well, anyways, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. You? Wanting to help somebody? What's wrong with you, Midna? Are you ill? Maybe Link's passionate side is rubbing off on her, who knows? Anyways, there's just a bunch of obnoxious bats here. I'm going to try my best to avoid them, because we need to do some Midna jumping here. I think we can get up from here. Let's go. And you got to be really careful, because stalactites in this area will actually start to harm you. So you just got to be really slow as you make your way up here. But we're going to have to do quite a bit of jumping. You'll see that stalactite just fell and hit me. And this next jumping section is one big doozy, so... Luckily, you can kind of see. You can see, like, that one there is going to fall. And then I think there's another one around there that would have hurt me. So I let that one drop. And on that one, if you're too quick to jump, you can actually slide off, I do believe. So this is the only jumping section so far that's actually been kind of difficult, because you can't really just jump as quickly as you can, so... Oh no, shadow beasts. Hooray, alright. Oh, and then of course there's a wall that goes up towards that one when I could have just got him really easily before the walls went up, but whatever. We'll take care of you first, because you're separated. And then now we're going to go ahead and create a warp to this area, whatever this is. There's a lot of dots underneath the water. Crap. I hit the wall, so I didn't bounce back. That's what I don't like about the wolf jump. Is that you can actually bounce off walls and actually screw up your jump, which to me was always kind of weird. It seemed like you should be kind of quick enough to leap one way and then just dash in another, and it wouldn't be a big deal, but let's try this again, shall we? There we go, that's better. A portal's open here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world of light for a moment, let me know. Well, I can't. I'm a wolf, but alright. So, under this water, we have a buttload of Zoras. Oh my god, that's where they all are. That's so eerie. You can, like, see them, but you can't help them. Those are Zoras. Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need is to thaw them out. It does us no good to just stand here thinking, let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. Wow, Midna, again, wanting to help. What the hell is your problem? Alright, well... I guess all we can do is leave, so let's try. Find a way to save those Zoras. Alright, so what we need to do is, of course, we need to warp, and we need to find something to melt the ice. The only hot place that we've been is Death Mountain over in the Elden Province. So, I say we go to Death Mountain and take a look to see if we can find something hot. Because if you guys remember, we almost got impaled by this gigantic rock, and it looks like it is still steaming. This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. Yeah, I think that will definitely work. I feel like making some sort of ice pun, but alas, I can't think of any. We're really gonna break the ice, or something. Yeah, me and puns just really don't go good together. Although I have some friends who make absolutely fantastic puns, and they could get away with it. So off to Zora's domain we go. And hopefully this works. There you go. Apparently it was so hot that it just comes bursting out like that. That is a lot of water. But I suppose, you know, that's enough water to fill an entire lake. So... look at that. Did our heroic deed for the day. We just unmelted Zora's domain. And we pretty much fixed Lake Hylia. Who knew that something so dangerous would come in handy? Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? Damn, we are making good time. We haven't even found the light spirit yet, and we just saved all the Zoras. Looks like they're all... I mean, they're not dead, but they must be, like, utterly exhausted from being frozen. They're probably gonna take a while to recover, but, yeah, you're welcome. I saved you all. Now, on to the light spirit. Let's go this way. Or not. Wait. Ugh, this music is so gorgeous. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of the Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rella. Unoriginal name is unoriginal, but anyways. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones, they raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Oh, that's awful. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young son, Rallis, or my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of her fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please, save my son. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return you to the world of light, then. Yeah, one thing at a time. We've actually met her son. I'm pretty sure that was the Zora boy that we saw with Ilia. So at least we know where her son is. And look at all that water. That looks more like a lake to me. Like all the glorious waterfalls and stuff. Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow, too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? Alright, this is a lot of fun, because if you go into the water's current, it's basically going to do just that. It's going to make you go at super high speeds and just carry you all the way down the river, and it's really, really fast. It is an awesome way to travel, and as you can see, we pretty much end up right where we dropped off of the bridge, and now it doesn't seem like such a long drop, really, when the water's full. Aren't you awake yet? Look, we got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're right in front of the Spirit Spring to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go, snap out of it, and get to the Spirit. Yeah, I mean, if you look, where is the bridge? Right here. We fell, and we really wouldn't have fell far if the lake was full. So this is a lot of water. This is obviously a very, very large lake. So we've reached our destination, though. So yeah, we get to do this again. Talk to the last of the spirits of light. Thank God. And, of course, he's going to have the exact same dialogue, I do believe, so I'm just going to skip through it, and we're going to get our Vessel of Light. So, for the third and final time, we're going to do this stupid Tears of Light collecting BS nonsense. Same explanation, blah blah blah, you know, lights, bugs, etc., etc. We're going to do that in the next episode, though, because this is by far the most consuming light gathering section in the game. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.